For the last 30 years, this little icon, or one like it, has been your window into the world. It's how you've connected with friends, bought new products, learned new skills, and run your business. It's so familiar, so fundamental, that we barely even notice it anymore. But its days are numbered. The very way you and I interact with the internet is about to fundamentally change, and the browser, as we know it, is on the verge of becoming a relic. In the next 15 minutes or so, you're going to understand exactly why this is happening, what's coming next, and most importantly, how you can prepare for it. Stick with me because this isn't just an update, it's a revolution. So let's get real for a second. Think about the last time you had to do something even moderately complex online. Maybe you were booking a vacation, researching a new car, or even just trying to figure out the best way to buy a new phone. Be honest. How many tabs did you have open? 20, 30, 50? It's a feeling we all know. We call it tab hell. And it's the biggest clue that our tools are failing us. Here's the critical insight. The browser is a dumb tool. It's a window, but it has no intelligence of its own. In the world of the browser, you are the intelligent agent. You are the one who has to do all the work, the searching, the comparing, the copying, the pasting, the synthesizing. We think we hire a browser to find information, but in innovation theory, we talk about the real job to be done. You don't buy a drill because you want a drill. You buy a drill because you want a hole. You don't open a browser because you want to browse. The real job is to achieve an outcome. The browser is just the inefficient tool we use, forcing us to be the overworked agent, piecing everything together. It puts all the stress on you. For decades, the internet has been like a giant, chaotic library. The browser was our library card, and we, the human agents, had to run from shelf to shelf, pulling down books and trying to piece together the answer ourselves. That's the old way. It's all about navigating information. But the internet has grown up. It's no longer just a library, it's a platform for action. The future isn't about you finding things anymore. The future is about intelligent agents getting things done for you. This is the great inversion. The technology itself becomes the agent. You simply state your goal, your desired outcome, and the agent does all the legwork. It talks to all the different services and brings back the finished product. This is the monumental shift from browse to agency, and it changes everything. We're already seeing the first phase of this today. I call it the integrated agent. This is where AI features are being built directly into browsers and search tools. They're designed to take some of the workload off of you, the human agent. Maybe you're on a long, complicated article. You highlight it and ask the browser's built-in AI to summarize it for you. Or you have two tabs open with different products and you ask it to create a comparison table. These are early but important steps. These tools automate specific painful parts of the job. They get the job done better and faster within the old browser framework. This is like having a super smart intern sitting next to you, making the old way a bit more tolerable. But it's the first sign that the technology is starting to take on some of the agent's responsibilities. But the next step, the real revolution, is to get rid of the browser as we know it.
Me a weekend trip to San Diego next month, nonstop flights under $500 at a hotel with a pool near the beach.
Done. Your trip is booked.
This is the outcome orchestrator. Here, the technology isn't just an intern, it is the agent. Imagine this. You simply state your desired outcome in plain English. You don't open websites, you don't compare tabs, you don't enter your credit card information 10 times. You give the instruction, and the agent does it all in the background. It understands your intent. It connects to the airline's API, the hotel's API, the rental car's API, and the restaurant's reservation system. It finds the best options, handles the booking and payment, and just presents you with the finished result. In this world, your job is elevated. You're no longer the one doing the repetitive manual work. Your new job is to be the director, the strategist. You define the what, and the technology agent handles the how. This gets the job done completely differently. This shift from human as agent to technology as agent will fundamentally restructure the digital economy. For decades, businesses have obsessed over their user interfaces, their websites, their apps. That's because they were designing for human users. But when the primary user is an agent, the game changes. That agent doesn't care about your brand's beautiful color palette or your clever iconography. It cares about one thing: how efficiently it can connect to your service, get the information it needs, and complete the task. This means your application programming interface, your API, suddenly becomes more important than your user interface. Your success will be defined not by how pretty your website is, but by how easy it is for these new agents to work with you. Being found on Google will matter less than being useful to an agent. So, how do you and your business prepare for this future? It comes down to three things. First, think in outcomes, not tasks. Stop asking how you can improve your website and start asking what the real, higher level job your customer is trying to get done is. Second, if you build digital products, build for agents. Start thinking about your API as a primary product, not an afterthought. Make your data structured and your services transactional. And third, focus on the real job. Double down on what makes your service uniquely valuable. In a world of agents, the best services will win. Be the best. The browser as a window you look through is dying. It's a relic of a time when our job was to be the agent. But the browser as an invisible engine that powers this new agentic web, well, that's just being born. This is the biggest shift in our digital lives in decades, and it's happening now. Now, this was a high-level overview. If you're a business leader, a developer, or just someone who wants to get ahead of this curve, there's a lot more to dig into. In my companion blog post, which is linked down below, either in the description or the first comment, I do a much deeper 7,000-word dive into the specific business strategies, the creativity triggers you can use to innovate, and a full analysis of how this impacts everything from branding to profit models. If you want to truly understand this shift and its opportunities, you need to read it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more insights into the future of innovation.